2 months ago, Trackmania released the Desert Car, and with it, a campaign of 25 tracks for players to hunt. And what I'm about to show you today are the world records on them. It's been some insane hunting going on, but one player, and he was already the god of this car in Trackmania United, Nico, has managed to get almost all the world records. At one point, he actually clean swept the entire campaign. Now he has, I think, 21 of these world records. He's just the god. Let's enjoy some beautiful Trackmania gameplay, and let's maybe learn a thing or two about how to do this. First map, played by 44,000 people, but the top 5 here, except for Hobbit, are all Trackmania United players who played the Desert Car back in the day, because this car used to be in Trackmania for 20 years already. And the strategy is very much tapping in a certain rhythm to keep the car flat and thus 4 wheels on the ground and thus accelerating more and gaining more speed. And insane precision here to go tight while keeping full grip, tight again. Speed, I don't know if you want to call it a speed slide. Speed tapping. Nico with the first world record. Again, you see Nico. This time world record by over 1/10 of a second. And here, it's kind of disgusting if you're a keyboard player. The strategy on I steer less than 10% to prevent the car from sliding. Like, this is very hard to replicate. You'd have to just do the tiniest steering input. If you look at my record, you will see that I did not figure out how to prevent sliding here because I'm steering at like 60%, and this loses so much speed to Nico, who now is already gone. So this car, it's quite good on keyboard, but things like ice, things like plastic, makes it quite hard to control. And then at high speed, it starts wobbling, which at first looks a bit weird, but they take advantage of that. For example, on this map, map 03, you're driving over penalty surfaces and you can wiggle the car. Left and right, less wheels touch sand, more speed is kept. Same on penalty grass, same on snow. And Nico just did this basically almost perfect. 1572. Simple map. Future me, how is it in year 2100? Do you think our turnaround is this slow on YouTube? I bet you... Okay, it's the 20th of July right now. 2024, I should specify. Let me know whenever this is up. I think I'd give it a week. I'd give it a week. And it... Oh my... Oh. Jesus. The people deserve to see these records. Bro. That's not right. I wanna be him. I wanna be him. So you have to control that, but then also having the skill to set up here and get this full speed line through here, that's not okay. This map, people got close to him. Rinty in second. Nico still in first. This map has all the cars. It has snow and rally too. It feels weird having all these cars in Trackmania, in my own opinion. Like, we've always had many cars in Trackmania, but I do hope Nadeo listen to a lot of the feedback about them and maybe put them in a separate game mode or something like that. I think that's what I've heard most people say they want, because having them sort of be forced into regular gameplay isn't everyone's cup of tea. So maybe we will see less of them in the main part of the game, more in a side mode. I have no idea. That's personally what I would want to. Oh my god, what is this line? This is so fun to see. I discovered these maps yesterday. I had no idea you could do that. That's quick. Wirtual wants segregation of the cars, yes. You know, some people prefer sushi, some people prefer burgers. You could have sushi one time and then the next time you could have a burger, but having them all at the same time is very confusing. Sushi burger sounds goated. Guys, you've watched too many of those TikTok food reels. I don't think it sounds that good. How? It's been 9 seconds. How is he leading by this much? It doesn't make sense. He's just better. How did you just get that speed? Oh my god. And he balances perfectly all the way on 2 wheels to keep more speed. Clips the mountain to keep more speed on the sand too. Hops over and then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Jiggle. This map is a remake, by the way. And I could bet that he also has the world record on the original map. I kind of want to look this up. Does he have the original Desert Sea one? Yep. No, he does. The world record on the original is a 3067. So this is the map that was remade. It has the same like platformy start and then a big drop down. You see the same taps. This is the old desert car. And then you kind of drive on 2 wheels, but it's less visible, the tilt of the car. And then you clip some mountains and stuff too. You hop over here, hop again, and then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Guys, Nico is 3rd on this map. Because it's an 08 downhill map, and he actually messaged me and said, you know, he used to have all the records, and then this one got beaten, and then he never wanted to take them back because it's just a downhill. He cannot use his skill set here that much. I mean, he's still 3rd world out of 21,000 people, but he just couldn't be bothered to go up against the 08 grinders. Like Deadeye. We've got a really insane landing there. Of course it's Deadeye. Yeah, Deadeye hunts every 08 map, which is also very impressive. Nico here with a .16 lead on this map against Roa. All the people with TMU in their name, that's Trackmania United. They kind of just have a... You could call it a clan, a guild. They just want to flex that they played Trackmania before it was cool. Oh my god, that was sick. And then full outside line here to keep speed. Makes sense. Probably the same. Oh, wow. How is that so effective? What a mechanic. I tried to go inside line here because I thought that was more intuitive. You might be thinking like I did. How does that gain time? Let's take a look at a buffoon point of view of how to drive this car. And we might not be able to compare because they're probably already gone by the time I get here, but I would think this is faster, but no. No, they just... Yeah, this does not really work. So, that's something to know. If you're driving desert car, outside line is usually faster. Anyway, map number... I think that's map number 10. 2 cars, 2 laps. Huge gaps here too. This map has stadium car for the first lap, and then it's the exact same track in desert car second lap. And Nico isn't the best at stadium. He's good, but if you're gonna gain time against him, and I'm guessing people like Shadowcancer might have, yeah. So you see Shadowcancer, for example, exceptional stadium player, will gain time, but here, Nico's experience with desert car just is gonna, for lack of a better word, plow through the field and catch back up. Better balancing there, and then just cleaner outside line with more speed, and then able to carry all the speed through here and clean finish. Grassy Desert, the first blue track. Like, how are we gonna catch up to this guy in knowledge with the car? That's what I'm thinking. Because when these cars are part of the game and you wanna get a good rank in Trackmania Ranked or the campaign, like, we need to study this guy. It's so clean, and he gets so much speed from all the taps. He balances his car so well. Like, I want to have what he's having. Such a hard turn, that one. And he does it perfectly. Just ban him? That doesn't help. There are other good players, too. You also have Hawk in the top on this map. Say it while it's relevant. Versus Nico, only about a 10th behind. This is desert car on tech maps. And what's fascinating here is that they're driving almost full speed, but I had to release in every single one of these corners. And so they're just clean with it. Nico is actually deaf. He doesn't listen for gears in Trackmania. He doesn't play with the car sound necessarily. He just taps away. He has one less of the normal senses, but exceptional skill at this car. Absolute gamer. Also, wow, what a comeback this is. He was like 2 tenths behind Ecstatic. Dude. No way. Oh wait, no, he didn't catch up. Ecstatic beat him. I didn't realize. I was so used to seeing Nico in first. I thought he was gonna win this one, but no, he has been defeated. Ecstatic with a .11. Look at this turn. That is crisp. And then Nico set up on this next part. Jumping. I mean, how much closer to the fence can you get? And now he has more space to set up the car so that it goes flat earlier for more speed, I think, catching up. And then instructive here. Tilts the car over the edge for less airtime to catch up even a little bit more. I feel like you appreciate the runs more in slow-mo than in real time with this car. Placert. This is the worst combination of the car and surface, in my opinion. Desert car plus plastic, not a satisfying driving experience. Nice airtime reduction. And then equal on the drop down. Ooh. How can they full steer? I need to learn this. Like, at some point during the turn, you can just full send and the car will have grip. Whereas what I did when I discovered this is, for example, this turn that I mentioned, I just steered 80% because I was scared of sliding out. But it's like he first stabilizes the car here, and then when it's stable sideways, he just full sends it. It doesn't matter. And then he gets out of it. And then just perfectly controlling the speed to not slide out. And then this line. My god. The ice map. Another one that's a bit out there, a bit wild. And we see Nico beaten by Dara. Who, dare I say, has a pretty nice time on this map, don't you think, chat? Incredible, incredible name. And time. Oh, they turned this way? What? They're living in the future. I'm living in the past. Oh my god, the speed. Oh, the jump! Almost get sniped. Yeah, I can't add much on this. That was just clean. This is the sickest map in the entire campaign. I hope we get to see the car balancing off the edge here. Nico on his own. Okay, that's all I could hope for. Because wood and desert car work really well together. And then he wants to stay flat here. Full inside turn. Oh, there it is! Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh my. Yeah, this is cool. The fact that this is possible and also doing it in a World Record run is really cool. Whew. That's nice. Why do so many Trackmania players have TM in their name? Trackmania is hosted on Ubisoft and we can't get our own usernames. So we all have to put TM. There's some guy with an old account that took Wirtual. And I can't get it. Narrow, this map is called. Also one of the favorites. And here he's just crushing. I mean, there's half a second down to third place. That's disgusting. Oh my. Okay, Rinty almost catching up. Not fully. Rinty is really good with the desert car though, and I don't know how long he's played actually. But like, let's take a look, just to appreciate this, let's take a look from the 5th world out of 8,000 players. Zaps, who's a very good United player as well. Was this 5th place? This is a really good run. He goes wide to dodge the grass. Clean turn there. Also clean. Also clean. Maybe a little bit of a bad grass dodge there compared to Nico. Still insane. Full speeds here. Very clean. Setting up to have this one flat. Like, this is a good run. And he's 0.7 behind. Nico's even better at the moment than in 2020 when he was cheating. I'm gonna be honest. I think so too. It's just insane. And it's such a honestly cool story for Nico. Like, he kind of got, you know, into some bad spots. In 2021, there was the whole Trackmania cheating scandal, and he had some cheated runs back then. But then he stopped using slow motion and became rank 1 in Trackmania United. And now just crushing people with the desert car when it got released here. Reformed. And back then people were calling him a prodigy as well. And so it was just like a shock when, you know, the best up-and-coming United player was found cheating, but he's just good. So it's a good reform story. So what you're saying is slowing the game down is excellent practice? If you do it for practice, maybe, but I mean, I think he was good before that too. Wallbang for this setup, by the way. Interesting. Oh, I think I can improve my time here. This is a cool map. You also have to realize if you slow the game down, you get less attempts. Like, technically, Nico should speed up the game and play it at 1.5x speed, so he gets more attempts rather than less. Like, he doesn't need to slow the game down. He should go faster so he can try more times. So this map is so difficult. There's almost a second gap to the 5th place again. Full speed here makes sense. Oh, dodges airtime there even. Dude. I just have to say, you gotta try this map to know how stupidly difficult this is. Like, my time is top 10% of the world. I want you to see the average guy versus Usain Bolt to understand. I struggled for this run right here, and I was quite happy when I got it. I'm already about a second behind. But for me, this was a good start when I drove the map. And then I could not even process dodging airtime here. I was too struggling with survival. This turn is nasty. I slid out. But I'm, you know, trucking on. Jumping across, good shortcut. Like, this map's difficult. Nico on another level. He has over a second gap to the 5th place. Is this the underwater one? Oh, it is. Alright. I feel like my starts have been faster than this. Guys, wait. Tell me it isn't so. Hang on. Never mind. Insane smooth turn from Nico. Doesn't full speed here, makes sense. It's a very hard turn. Huh. What? He has wet tires. The car should not grip here. He's doing really well. Go. I was gonna say something there, but I didn't have time. Two wheelers. He has been beaten. Oh my. Ecstatic. Beating him for a second time. So this map was built to showcase how the cars tilt on two wheels. All of them, actually. The snow car too. Tilting a little bit here, but more in this turn. You can stay on two wheels there for an inside line. The rally turn is probably the hardest one. I could never. I could absolutely never. They're insane at this. Wiggle, wiggle. Full speed. No caution. Oh. Ooh, almost a snipe. Ecstatic with the better wiggle, though. So once again, let's take a look in slow-mo. Nico staying more flat. But then that turn from Ecstatic is stupid fast. This one, I struggled, I'd say, for about 30, 40 minutes to get the auto time. And the world record is 2 seconds faster. So I am very curious about the Sander in second place on joystick. So they are probably going to full speed this turn while staying even more flat than I thought was possible. Oh my, and he has so much speed. I actually understand this one because I play this map a lot. And what he just did there, I'll explain it when we go back. Just precision through here. Oh, and flat on the wall too. Does he cut across here? No. Yeah, this is so crazy. Clean, no airtime. And I guess that's the puzzling thing, is that with a lot of cars, you want to go close to the walls and that's how you gain time, right? With Desert, there's so many things. Like here, just this turn, if you want to understand why this is so good. He keeps the car flat by not steering so much. The wheels touch the ground for longer, gets more speed, and then it's a sharp turn and then back to flat again. So now has a lot of speed. They jump out here and then he waits with steering longer than I would. So now the car is more flat in the uphill. And here he has 320 speed. On this drop down, I would have around 290, right? So they're just gaining like 30 speed there by this balancing stuff, keeping the car more flat. And then they do that back and forth. And I'm guessing here is going to be Tilt City because it's a bunch of sand. You want to avoid the sand for a fast time. Like, I am top 30 and I'm 1 second behind. Gets a bunch of speed there for tilting the car left side. Oh, this makes a lot more sense than what I was doing. Clean landing. Actually has to release there. He's so quick. And now he's probably going to do a nice wiggle onto the sand. Low time jump. That landing didn't look optimal, but the rest of the run was more than good enough to get him there. Guys, this is the last map. I watched this yesterday and it is one of the craziest runs I've seen. And I also know if he wanted to, he could improve this. Are your seatbelts fastened? Here we go. It's a 2-minute survival desert car map. He keeps the car flat on the start for more speed. He then almost perfectly full speeds through this. Up the uphill early, inside line, onto the road. Here onto the curve. Again, this full grip stuff going on. Now onto the ice, and look at this. Less than 10% steering to just nudge the car with full grip into the bobsleigh, keeping about 20 more speed than if you slide. Illegal behavior. Clean turn onto the outside. Really, really fast. Then up the hill. Doesn't need to go too close to the walls because he has so much speed to work with, but still not leaving much room for safety either. Then he full speeds through here, which is really difficult. I did not get close to doing that. Onto the outside. Setting up early left, and then smooth full speed through here. Almost full speed through here. And the wet tires, dodging the slide. Into the dirt, and now the full outside turn. Zoom with 300 speed here. He has about 60 to 70 more speed than I would on a run. Almost full speed through here. Insane corner as well. Like, if this looks easy to you, I sincerely want you to install the game and try. It is the most absurd level of control of this car I've ever seen. Underwater turn barely hits the wall there. Tiny mistake. But already he is miles ahead of everyone else on the map. Sharp to get the tilt and then flat through here for a lot of speed. Jumping far through the checkpoint. Then up here. Preparing for the wood turn. Early around the corner. Flattening out and then tilting across the sand over here. To not lose a lot of speed. Almost hits the cactus. Then down this hill. Full grip here too. Then onto the plastic. Scary corner coming up. Where you have to avoid this wall. I crashed so many runs here. And now he's just preparing with a lot of speed for the last ice part. 2:44.96, everybody. Insane run, and that marks the end of Nico's world record streak because he did run out of maps to play. I think in total that was 20 world records on maps that upwards of 50,000 players have tried, so pretty insane stuff. But I hope you enjoyed watching. It's fun. Fun to see Desert Car played perfectly. Now, please don't include it in the main game anymore.